Hey, family. Peace and love, y'all. Here we go. Share my screen with y'all. Yes. Share this with y'all. Y'all need to see this here. But y'all get in here first. I gotta. Peace and love, everybody. About to get started in a second. I got a whole lot. I'm just gonna show y'all a little bit. I'll do a whole lot on the Sunday or something because I got stuff that's really gonna blow y'all mind. It's like I said, everything's way deeper than you think. And I was right from the very beginning. The Anunnaki is our enemy, and they scared of us, and they fear us because they know that we are the creator of all, combined into one, split ourselves into Googles and numbers to experience everything on a whole nother level, at a basic level, because there's one thing we didn't know. What it's like not to know that you God. So we had to find out, because we're curious. Curious George. Why they make this stuff to throw it in our face? They know. They don't want you to know. Hold on now. We get two things real quick. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. Yeah, boom. We're going to hit you with some Billy Carson first or something else. Hold on. Ain't they something? Motherfuckers is scared, but they sure didn't mind doing dirty deeds, huh? 1 second, I gotta.
Baby, if you've been wanting the body glaze,
a little bigger.
every single one is in stock right now. Even the cream puff, and y'all know how hard it is to get cream puff. So I just ordered mine the other day, but they are back in stock right now. So if you
Jamal Watkins, what is the Nibiru?
Pause. All right, we're about to get to it in a second. Leaked videos. You need to know about that. I got leaked videos, but this we're gonna get to a couple of things. Be careful showing those though. What the hell? All right, I don't want this on my screen. I don't even know why that's there. All right, but all right. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it set up. Let me see. There we go. Y'all bear with me. Oh yeah, this is something I do need to show y'all this. So we gonna.
The Book of Enoch explained.
Pause. Don't worry about that. We're gonna keep going.
According. The Book of Enoch explained.
All right. Let's get to the history. Where am I in my shorts still? Where am I at? Oh, I'm in shorts. I don't want to be in shorts. Yeah. Boom, pause.
So Nibiru is
this stuff's gonna blow your mind, but first, before I even get there, because this more, everything's deeper than what y'all always thought, and I told y'all that many a times. And I'm gonna get to the part where I can see y'all comments in a second. Just let me set this up. I know I cut the music off real quick. I'll turn it on in a minute. Just let me get this set up. What else I got? I'm supposed to be showing you guys. That's right. That is correct. I gotta show y'all this too. Alrighty.
Funeral is a ritual.
Funerals. Somebody told you that funerals are not good. Many of y'all thought it was crazy. Like a lot of stuff I say, y'all be thinking I'm crazy, right? Well, I'm always right 9 times out of 10. And that's been the problem because most of y'all don't like it. None of y'all like to admit it. But see, how y'all doing, everybody? Peace and love. How you doing? Peace and love, everybody. Good to see all you. I love all of you. And again, we about to go ahead because you see the screen. So let's try to get some folks a little more time to come in here. There's a lot of stuff you don't. I got at least to 7. Get out. What the hell? Where the hell you come from? Fuck out of here. All right. Let me get out of this. I don't need that right now. I already got what I need. All right. Let's don't need this too. Yeah, guys. So since I'm over here, I'll also talk about that too. I'll tell you what. Let's hear some truth music while we waiting, right?
When I look in your eyes, I see.
I don't know why that's there. Let me see.
When I look in your
put some truth music. Let some more folks get on here. We gonna get busy. Hold on, y'all.
What about the layers in the sky? How often do you open up your eyes?
Yep, we about to get real busy. Gonna blow y'all mind.
We started at night. I see 2 suns in the sky.
Gonna blow y'all mind, man. That's what I do.
Baby, come together, timeline. I wonder what it be. I wonder how far you can see. How far your eyes open when you wake up. Don't stop, we is looking for, keep looking up. Go deeper, everything's not the way you thought. Everything's not the way you went. It is crazy, the words are skeptic. The wordplay, dangerous, man, it's just so hectic. Oh, it is, the sky with the light, be so bright.
All right, everybody get started. Yes.
I have a few $100s to invest right now. Click this link right here because I want to.
Pause. All right.
We like me, we know that we with your car line, yeah. We don't use that one because it's regular, yeah. We know it's like a phone, we looking for ourselves, yeah. We're looking for it, that's what you should be, yeah. We're looking for it, that's what you should be, yeah. Ooh.
We gonna get it. We gonna get the second, y'all. Try to give some folks a chance to jump on. When I get going, I get going.
Get him. That's right. Take Tony, bitch.
Pause it,
nigga.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. All right, y'all. All right. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, we got 3. Get a little more folks in here. We're going to get started. Thing plays it at once. All right. The kingdom is in you, y'all. The powers is in you. Because we are the ether. Non-ether light beings. Hold on. To the kingdom. When we get to the kingdom. Kingdom, when we get to the kingdom. The kingdom, when we get to the kingdom. The kingdom, kingdom, action. Everybody's mouth. Uh-huh. All right, now we about to get to it. We're going to do it. Some things never coming out the door. The floors never sinking. You can hear the roar. But if these forces not moving, there's nothing you can do. No energy source will form against us. I've been from taking mine. You can despise me. That's okay. But I can't be caught me. That's okay. And these source is not a copy. Get to the kingdom. The kingdom, we get to the kingdom. Kingdom, we get to the kingdom. The kingdom, we get to the kingdom. The kingdom. Yeah. When we get to the kingdom, it's gonna be over for y'all. The kingdom's in you. Heaven's in you. To watch what our body do. When the Lord get activated, we just gonna be king. Satan's gonna be safe the more they gonna die with Satan. All right, y'all, here we go. Y'all ready? He going down his lies, his foolish lies and claims. He say Mr. J. That's one of his names. They call him everything. That's a damn shame. Just like that. From the back to the back end. Our ancestors got to take the start and the back end. That's okay on top. No shutting down. They don't be down to us, shutting us. That's right, man. They don't want to, but they got to. That's the way it goes. I ain't gotta count no 80, 90 more. It's gonna happen by the clothes. We got smacked by the soul. And we not just anyway. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Get to the kingdom. All right, y'all, we about to get started. Get to the kingdom. The kingdom, we get to the kingdom. The kingdom, we get to the kingdom. The kingdom. Kingdom. The kingdom, baby. All right. Yeah. Yeah, baby. It's popping. Kingdom. Can't wait. Can't get me out. Oh, wait. Righty. All righty then, y'all. Man. So y'all, there's something they didn't want y'all to know, that funerals is actually a ceremony to trap you back here. That's right. It's to make you the spirit, because you and your body not ether being. Instead of you turning your back on a light and looking towards the ether and all the galaxies of galaxies and see everything as far as you can see and say, I'm going to fuck home. This was a mistake. Nope. This is how they've been feeding off you, man. The devil sucks you in by a funeral. The funeral is to get you to be stuck here. How is that? You ever wonder why they use embalming fluid to keep your body somewhat fresh so it don't rot? Because when the body rots and it's gone, it turns to dust. They can't do a funeral. They can't go ahead and do a ceremony to keep you trapped here. You understand that, right? So if they can't keep you trapped here, then that's a problem. This is why the funeral has to be in a certain amount of time. You gotta remember, they always want to play with time. Has to be in a certain amount of time, because if it's not a certain amount of time, then the spell don't work. You see that? The ritual don't work. So they got to have you come to the funeral in X amount of time. They got to get embalmed for you and you to go ahead, right? To make that body last. They got to take all your blood out. What they doing with the blood? That's part of the ceremony, but it's not inside the church, right? It's someplace else. But the ceremony of the funeral goes inside the church. You're supposed to be burning your body, huh? Like we used to do, huh? And what y'all got? Oh, we got to do this. We got something for this. For what? Then they charge you all this whole lot of money so that you can be stuck here, don't be able to escape, won't be able to rise up and go to the ether where you came from, because that's where we all got to come from. Well, whoa now, if the devil sit up there and he can't get you to go to the funeral, that's why he had to put all this stuff, part of your society, had to masquerade part of fake society, because this is the matrix, no doubt about it. We're not even here. This shit ain't even real. This is a figure of imagination. Death is like sleep. Guess what? We dead. This is sleep, but you're still conscious because it's a dream. It's a dream state. It's a dream world. It's not real. A mistake to come here. We decide to come here because what is it like not to know that you God? We had to find that out. So we had to come down here to experience it, right? So you in your lower self, you're like, why did I even come down here, man? Why did I even come down here? Huh? So think about that. And yeah, you chose to come down here. We all chose to come down here. Right? Be careful what you ask for, Kids George. And then we get mad. We get mad when somebody say something. But you chose this. You must say, no, I didn't chose that. Yes, you did. We all did. We all chose it, man.
Burns almost up.
And that's the problem. If you choose something and you chose to come here, you knew this was a dream state, which is certified as death. That's why it tells you, do not what? If a child is born, you're not supposed to be like, oh man, rejoicing. Right? You ain't supposed to be rejoicing. No, not at all. You're supposed to be like, they tell you to cry when a child is born. They tell you to cry when a child is born. Ain't that what they tell you to do? But did we do that though? No, y'all was happy the child was born. And don't get it twisted. Like I got this prophecy of mine that is really, I didn't come to prophecy. This is a prophecy that I was told a long time ago through the ether from somebody else that I'm going to have 3 kids. I already got 2. My 3rd one will be here. And it's supposed to be a girl. I had an ex-wife who only having boys. So we'll see what, I'm not going to say much. I'm just saying, I know a girl's on the way. Why? Because that's the prophecy. It's something that was already written and predestined. There's nothing I can help it. If I want to avoid it, I still couldn't. You know what I mean? I could smoke a whole bunch of weed, right? And because of the weed, I'll make the seed, this stuff, not do what it's supposed to do right away. But eventually it's going to happen no matter what I do. It's predestined. So what I'm saying is to you that everything's predestined, and you predestined to come here because you chose this. And now you can predestine to get up out of here if you choose, turn your back on the light instead of getting sucked into the light. That's a devil's trick, devil's playground, right? And then you turn around, you also don't have a funeral. I'm going to let y'all hear it real quick. Hold on.
Funeral is a ritual. Funeral. Funeral. The white funeral. Let me call it the white.
I don't know if y'all can y'all hear that? I can't even hear. Hold on one second.
Where when you die, or let me see, when you leave this physical plane.
What's the volume on this bad boy? Hold the press, y'all. All right, is that all right? Then I finally found this. I've been looking for a minute. All right, what about the volume on this? Is it all the way up? All right, hold on, y'all. I just got to see some. Red Planet, how you doing? Yeah, so they trap you here, right? I was trying to see something real quick, man. Mic's on. Yeah. Wonder how good can y'all hear that though? Or do I got to mute my mic when I don't even like, because then you won't be able to hear it. Let me see that. Let me see. Let's see if I plug this in. Will it help you? Where's my damn speaker? All right, hold on. All right, it's probably gonna mute me, and y'all can hear that. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. We'll just go like, I don't know if y'all can hear it, because it's not letting me know if y'all can hear it. And for me, that's a problem. Hold on. I'm gonna see. Where I put the damn thing? Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna go direct line. I'm not even gonna mess around. Direct to direct. See if I can get the speaker nice and loud for you. Y'all know me. I be all types of wise everywhere from the studio days, and I'm so glad I didn't go that route. P Diddy, you see, but P Diddy did talk to people.
Bluetooth ready. Radio off scene.
All right, we'll see if this. We'll see. Oh, hold on. That's right, y'all. All right, and oh shit. This one going on here. All right, just pay attention.
Take your bodies to the morgue.
Oh, is it?
Destroy it there.
Wow.
Your heart and your intestines and a whole lot in the
Okay, that's that sucker shit. All right, hold on. We're gonna do a little different.
ritual.
Man, boy, every time you do something, you supposed to be doing a double trying to stop everybody else from finding out what's going on. And that's one thing I don't like about his ass. Hold on. All right,
So
we gonna pause this shit, y'all. Damn, man. Every time. All right, here we go.
Bluetooth ready for connection.
All right, y'all listen in. You see the screen?
Bluetooth connected.
For some reason, they really don't want you to know about this. Obviously, I don't hit the thing. They don't want y'all to know about this. And I can't tell if y'all can hear anything because I can't even hear that screen. So what I'm going to do, that's okay. When the enemy try to stop me, Source always says, no way. Here we go.
I would recommend WGU to anyone and
Listen
everyone.
to this.
One of the things that really sets it aside from other universities is...
All right. This is what this brother's saying right here, but they trying to stop y'all from hearing.
funeral is a ritual. Funeral. Funeral. The white funeral. Let me call it the white funeral. It's a binding ritual. That process where when you die, or let me say when you leave this physical plane, they take your bodies to the morgue to store it there, to remove your heart and your intestines and a whole lot, and they zip you back again. It's a ritual. It's a binding ritual. And that process is an energy that is used to feed a deity. The deity that is behind whatever we are seeing today. So you realize that sometimes they take the morgue sometimes to the church. Sometimes they have been seeing it, and sometimes to even the religious, people, the Yahweh conscious people, they come and then they come and pray on the casket. So they are all agents. But they themselves, they don't know. They don't know that they are agents of rituals. It's not their ritual. They are agents of someone's ritual. So they are working for the reptilians. They are working for some aliens. They feed on these parts. They feed on it physically, energetically, if not physically, energetically, they feed on that energy. That process where that person's body is being cut and the intestines removed, they are all parts of the rituals. So this type of funeral shouldn't happen to my body. My soul hates it. That process where that body has been kept in a morgue, cut open into two, and then the things are removed and they are in the fridge. Our ancestors were not living like this. Hey! Sometimes the ancestors, they've been doing that too. They'll be like, hey, we are seeing a hina kodri. Where has this word got into? Sometimes I do say it because I am an ancestor. So I'm telling you how the ancestors are feeling about situations. Death was sacred. When someone leaves this body, they don't go through this. They understood that the body came from the earth. So they don't waste much time with the body. The body has to go back. There is no casket. If it is the ground, then you go deep and then cover it, and you become one with the earth. So energetically, on nature's level, you living out of your astral body, living out of this physical body means that now your body has become a natural offering to the earth because it's an ecosystem. Okay, and sometimes things have to die for some things to feed. Okay, so when it enters the earth energy, it becomes one, the body becomes one. So that was what our ancestors were doing. So even if we have devolved, this should have been the end, where the person's body goes deep into the earth and covered. Once we know that the person is done, the person is done. But now, no, we have accepted someone's world and we become stupid. So my body, this body, they shouldn't do that to it. Hey, when I'm out of this body, down with the plane, it is better to leave my body elsewhere than to take me through this process. The earth is there. Give me back to my mother. They are saying 6 feet. I don't want 6 feet. I don't know why they are using 6 feet. Take me 7 feet, 8 feet. Because I want to go deep into the heart of the earth, because that is where this physical avatar, that's the energy.
You're right about that.
Your body is the earth's energy. That's why we ground. When we ground with our barefoot, we have become one with the earth on energetic level. It's powerful. You don't know all these things. Your ancestors were doing.
So our ancestors weren't doing the stuff they was doing. What they were doing, the stuff I've been telling you about, what they were simply doing was more simple. It wasn't what these guys are doing these days.
So Nibiru is
what these guys are doing these days. Oh, good, you can hear it now. They was on some stuff. What these guys is doing, unfortunately.
Bluetooth ready for connection.
Yeah, it's already connected.
Bluetooth connected.
No, you don't say. So what they were doing was not that. We were burning our bodies, and in some cases, let nature take its course. Point blank, you wasn't stuck here. When you burn body, you gotta do certain things so that you don't have to come back here. Well, they avoided all that with their structures and how they do stuff, right? And don't get twisted. The Anunnaki made reptilians. They made more than just that. They made the fish people, which were also part Anunnaki. They done made all types of stuff, and they actually admitted that they were afraid. Why? Because they had to deal with the creator of all creators. Why are they afraid of you? Because you are all creator of the creator of all. And you know they got to deal with you. They thought they was it. And then when they figured they wasn't, they looked at them and said, you know, we got to deal with the creator of all. We got to deal with the ether, bro. And, yo, these things come from ether. But we kicked these motherfuckers out. So when they came down and broke in, they knew what they was doing from the beginning. And they were warned not to do it. They knew that when they did, they had to pay from us. They had to pay the piper. They knew that they was going to have to, a debt was going to be collected. That's why I keep telling you, don't claim to be no Anunnaki and none of that shit. Although it's a right range name, because all you saying is, yo, you got to pay. You either a ninth light being or you ain't. We kicked them out. They not ninth anything now. They just are. They there, but they not us. They was, but they not us. Did we make them? Yeah, we created them. We made them. We made them to go against Lilibeth. They did their job. They looked at us and said, let's go fuck them up. This is something that every single thing that we had made, right? Yes. Turn around and come against us. Everything and everything that made anything after you made them all came against you. a big, huge plan to stop you from being your highest self. Because when you do that, they got to pay the piper. The Anunnaki and all their buddies that they made got to pay. They admit themselves, we're going to have to deal with the creator of all. We are the creator of all. And that's what they don't want you to know, because you better than them. And they've admitted that shit. Huh? They underground because they scared. You already know. They know what time it is. But eventually they will come up. Don't get it twisted. They are going to fight. The devil may shake in the presence of us, but he's still going to try to fight. He know his people that he created is going to fall. So what do you got to do? They're telling us they're going to try to fight. They're going to fall. And then what's going to happen? You got Anunnaki going to try to come. They're going to fall. Their children are here. They got to pay. And they don't want to pay. They want to be cool with you. But the problem is they can't be, because every single part of their collective must pay. There's no way around that shit. You got to pay. So if you saying you one of them, then you got to pay. You got to pay the piper, because we are the creator of all. We're combined. We're collective. We are one. So therefore, we coming for you. And folks don't understand. No, I understand. You don't understand, because your daddy left your ass here to abandon you. He's a coward and straight bitch ass pussy, and his ass don't want no reckoning. So we took off and left your ass here, and he ain't coming back until we see y'all are dead, and he's gonna try to step it up. He gonna get smashed. We're gonna smash him and dash him. We're gonna stack him and smash him. Come on, man. We stack it and smash it. And they know it. This is why they're scared. Listen,
actually a planet that orbits a brown dwarf star. So Nibiru is talked about. People said there's no record of Nibiru in any text anywhere. Oh, you didn't read the text. If you get the original version of the Enuma Elish and the 7 tablets of creation, you'll find that the word Anunnaki is in there. You'll find that the name Anunnaki, the name Igigi, and also the name Nibiru is a planet that orbits another star. That star is a brown dwarf. That brown dwarf star has the same mass as our sun, but is far smaller and much more dim. Hence, because of the name brown dwarf, you can only see it in 2-mass infrared mode from the Worldwide Telescope. But it orbits our sun about every 4,200 years, according to mainstream astronomers, not according to me. It's in the inner Oort cloud area, which means it's part of our solar system, and it orbits our gigantic sun. And Nibiru is a planet that is it's orbiting a star that's on a crazy elliptical orbit around our star. And this orbit takes it, like I said, about 4,200 years. And back during the time of the Sumerians, it had a slightly different orbit. The orbit has changed over time very gradually. It used to orbit every 3,600 years, according to them. They called it a shar. One shar is 3,600 years. And so these beings would count their lifespan by shars because they lived so long. So one shar would be one orbit of Nibiru around.
I want to show you something, because I didn't want to show you. So you see this, right? The Anunnaki had feet, right? And they turned around, they made fish people. These fins here is a symbol of the fish people. And they did walk on land too. The Anunnaki made them. Then they got their wings. The Anunnaki made them. When the Anunnaki left these motherfuckers behind, they was on Earth, continue the plan of a lot of stuff that you are involved in right now that the Anunnaki wanted them to do. And that's where you get mermaids from. Oh, whoa Nelly, get mermaids from there, right? Because the Anunnaki put them, they made all types of shit. They made so much shit that you can't even count. They made the Palladian, they made a whole bunch of shit, and they all start fighting each other for dominion because they got a hole in their heart, man. They know that they can't survive unless they leech out somebody else, bro. What is that? That's a virus. Only a virus leeches off something else because it can't survive on its own. When a virus dies, because it can't eat no more. It starves itself out. Huh? Viruses always loves very fucked up, dirty, dry environments, right? The minute you turn your body alkaline, which is not a dry environment, is the minute that they're done. Then they'll turn around right in your body. We'll go ahead and try to give you too much fluid, because they'll do that too to try to survive in your body. They name a freaking disease. Come on, dog. Come on, Dr. Seppi done told you this shit. And then what? you stay alkaline. It dries that part of your body from too much saliva that they wanted there in the first place so they could thrive. Then they can eat up your salival parts of the body. Therefore, they cannot live in your body. So what these things did, they came down in a system called the Matrix. They tainted it, made it messed up, jacked it up so they can survive off of you because you were the ultimate sacrifice.
By stars because they lived so long. So
And
one star would be one orbit of Nibiru around our star. And some of these beings were living for, 100 stars, 200 stars. The numbers are just, the time scales are unconceivable in some cases. But if you go and look at the stone tablet at the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford, England,
called the Elixir.
It's the Sumerian Kings list, which I've seen it and got
Pastor
pictures of me
John
standing
talked
right
about
next to it. It tells you
part of
about
our
kings
blood.
that ruled for 28,800 years, 14,400 years. I mean, the numbers are just astronomical. That's the time they ruled. That's not how long they lived. Even you find that Thoth, aka Jehudi, whatever you want to call him, from Africa, ruled over the land of Kemet for 14,000 years on his own as well. So they're
who was Thoth? Enoch. Come on, y'all. Stop falling for it. As I said, don't listen to none of the names. That's why when I quote great prophets, I don't say names. How you know this ain't real? Because the great prophet said what? The substance that's seen real, but it's not real, but feels real, but it's not. Okay, what is an atom? Atom is a liquid, but it's not a liquid, it's energy, which means it's not solid, but it appears solid, means it's not real. We energy. Guess what? You ain't even here. It's bullshit. It's a figure of your imagination that you thought up and went to the process to find out what it's like to not know that you God. But you didn't realize that these motherfuckers gonna come along and said, let's take advantage of these motherfuckers, right? So how would they have to work? Because everything has to play out. So we were striving at highest state on this planet, combine our spirit with the body on highest level, they would have had to send some missiles, do something to this planet for the planet to totally fucked up, to be totally destroyed, like destroying certain animals that were down here. To go ahead to make us fall way back and way down, almost as to a place where we don't have technology, because we had certain technology back then. We didn't use the stuff they use now. We didn't use stuff that Earth used, because all is actually the Earth's blood. We didn't mess with petrol stuff. We was using straight energy, okay, natural energy. So they had to remix the game on you. I want y'all to process what I just said, man.
Lifespans are just absolutely incredible. Lance Benefield, did Enki create humans to be the future of the Anunnaki? Yes, he did. Good question. I can see you kind of almost alluding that you kind of.
Enki created, not the black man. That's what y'all keep fucking up. Y'all be thinking that he created all the rest of the nations. Who was in the Garden of Eden besides Enlil? Enki was there too. Enlil was worse than Enki though. Enlil created the reptilians, and the reptilians were in the Garden of Eden. That's why I said folks already on the earth in those days. And the Anunnaki stood at the gates making sure that we didn't go in there to destroy those motherfuckers after we already fell. Come on, man. And a lot of motherfuckers who are Anunnaki and know you are, you're going to jump off because you're mad because this shit hurts your feelings. But we got you motherfucking pegged. Ain't no way around it, because you got to pay. The fucking fish you ain't got to pay. The Grays got to pay. The Tarways got to pay. The Nordics got to pay. The Palladians got to pay. I'll keep going for fucking hours. All y'all got to pay. Half breeds y'all paying. We ain't taking no shorts. We don't do shit halfway. You 100 on, you ain't. We're not doing nothing halfway. If you ain't full on with us, you got to go. We're not doing nothing halfway. I'm going to be real about it, because the only thing to do is tell you the truth. Now, here's the funny thing. The women wrote the laws. No, the women, when y'all were charged, the ones who were in charge, as far as making certain regulations, y'all made the laws. All we do is go down and enforce them. But when y'all hear certain laws y'all don't want to hear, y'all get mad. I'm just being honest with you. Ain't nothing. If it ain't us, it ain't going. Y'all say, oh, they keep it 100%. That's bullshit. 3 generations. How'd I know? Because my daddy went to a black woman. Her mom and my mom's dad, both parents went to a black woman and a black man. Guess what? Those parents are the same thing. Those parents before they say that means what? I'm 100%. It takes 3 bloodlines to wipe that shit out of your system. I don't have it in my system. Why you think the devil goes so hard trying to stop certain people? Why you think some folks always have these bumps in their life? Y'all try to say karma. Karma's bullshit. No such thing as karma when it comes up. Y'all try to say bad karma. No such thing as karma, yo. I'm letting y'all know karma is actually bullshit. There's no such thing as karma. What you put out is what you get back. That's not called karma. That's called common sense. Most of y'all ain't got common sense because common sense ain't so common. Learned that the hard way. Most people ain't got half a brain.
I don't really know the answer, which is great because these people need to know this. So when Enki was genetically modifying the existing hominid DNA, he did something a little extra, which caused him a lot of problem and heartache. He set up our genetic tool and our DNA strand and the RNA to be able to reconnect to higher levels and higher dimensions.
Now that's where you got it twisted up. No, he didn't. He tried to lower your dimension. You got an X and a Y. You're not supposed to have a Y at all. Planet Y is the planet that comes after what? Nibiru, the spaceship. Come on, man. That's where the Anunnaki cover. They cover Planet Y, not Nibiru. Nibiru spaceship, Planet Y is their fucking planet. But if you look all over, it's hard to find that shit. And I pulled that shit a minute ago. Some years back. Why? The whole point was why. Why'd you get kicked out? Why'd you come here, Planet Y? Why did y'all have to still go? Because y'all planet was going to be fucked up. But y'all had to live on Nibiru with a spaceship because y'all planet got fucked up because we fucked it up. Yeah. After y'all battle with Tiamat, after y'all tried to come against us, which was Lilibeth was on Tiamat. Come on, man. The so-called forgotten planet that fucking Hush Puppy always show all the time. Come on, man. Y'all got to start thinking and waking up. Use your brain, bro. The problem I have with a lot of people is that people just don't think. Y'all don't process. Y'all don't go through a process of elimination. Y'all hear motherfuckers speak and y'all do no research. Research everything you read. I don't care if I tell you this shit. Prove it. I always do. But research that shit anyway. Because you're going to find out how deep it is. Because there's a lot of shit I just ain't telling you yet. And when you find out how deep it goes, you're going to be like, damn, this is worse than Mr. News fucking said. Way worse than Mr. News said, bro. Mr. News went deep, but he didn't tell me everything. If he told me everything, I would have found out how fucked up the situation really is. And actually, as deep as I'm going, I'm not even going super deep. As I could, I will eventually. I got a lot of shit I got to show you, but I can show you everything today. It'll be too much to process.
And at a certain point in
so Planet Y, why you got the Y gene? Came from Planet Y. Who put it there? Enki and all his buddies. And Lil and all his buddy. All of them did that shit. They all did it together. They collabed together. They had a meeting together. The book tell you that they had a meeting and they took an oath to each other to do it because they feared that people in their group wouldn't do it if they didn't take the oath. So before they came here, that whole shit was the plan. It don't matter if you get here and you want to have a change of heart. Too late. You had an oath. That's the plan. That's what you got to go by. Even if you don't want to do it, if you got to be punished like the rest of them. As soon as they entered our district, they were in trouble. The law of the universe is that you do not go to anybody else's district. You do not communicate with anybody else in the district. Do not do anything that can change the history of the district. Do not harm their district. They did all four, then they created more stuff, and they started fucking our women. Come on now. Be real about this shit. And some of y'all praise that dude who got a fucking Anunnaki wife, he got a half-breed wife, and then he got one of our wives. Y'all praise him. Oh, he was a womanizer. He I talked to him, but no, the motherfucker was a fucking perv who wanted to spread his shit all around the galaxy, try to wipe our shit out, and you dumb motherfuckers fell for it. Why did our queens fall when they was in charge? Why? Mr. J was also part of Anunnaki because they fell for the Anunnaki. Tall, dark, and handsome. They love that shit. They didn't realize these motherfuckers didn't mean y'all no good. Until they came up against with the Sumerians and put us in slavery. So they came to us with Babylon, put us in slavery, till they came to Egypt that we ruled with the outside nation and ruled over us when Anunnaki came together and beat us over there too. There was like 3-4 Egypts. But no, y'all don't talk about that. Come on, man. Y'all got to, don't get it twisted. And so these motherfuckers teach, right? And they know who they are. And they try to, we cool, we gonna do this. No, ain't no way, motherfucker. You part of that collective over there to the left. You ain't part of our collective because we kicked you the fuck out. That's why you came here. Because you can't survive unless you leech off of us. You're not getting to the life source, and the life source is us. So you got to come to the life source and his lower self and leech off that shit like a fucking parasite. Because that's what you are.
In the future, that human beings could rise above and supersede the levels that the Anunnaki had gotten to themselves.
Here's why they scared. Because when you rise up, that's the point I wanted to get to. They know you are better. Always have been than them. You made them. And when you get to house level before, like you was before they did that bullshit, before you tried to find out what it's like not to know who you are, huh? And they took advantage of that shit. And they know that once you reach your higher self, they got to deal with who? The creator of all. Who's the creator of all? You are, motherfucker. That's why they scared of you. Kill 100. Keep it a buck. Stop playing games with these motherfuckers. This whole system, bro. This whole fucking society that we got now. Real talk. I know you motherfuckers don't like it, but it's the truth. Who the fuck's texting me? Like, you text me at the wrong time, bro. Right? Probably my job. They text me sometime. They do shit like that, right? Oh no, phone, don't start this. Hold on, y'all, right? No problem. That's my buddy. Okay, yeah. Give me a minute. Doing a show. Be there soon. Yes, sir. Okay, boom. All right. So, when you get to higher self, they got to pay the piper, and you is the piper, and that's why they scared of you. The title of this is why the Anunnaki is scared of you. They try to say you're human. We're not anything like beings, but they try to say of human. That's a hijack. Why are they scared of the creator of all? Because that's you. That's us combined. We are part of collective. We one. You, me, you. Ain't no difference. There's no such thing as individualism. Individualism is a trick of the devil because it's his playground to trick you with individuality to make you want to feel better and be better somebody else. Make you want to step on the next guy to get ahead. All I can do is help you, right? Look at another you and help you, and y'all both get ahead. But motherfuckers don't think like that. They got your brain all fucking scrambled with this worldly shit and this whole society created to make you go against your own people. Come on, bro. Husbands, y'all don't even fucking have, y'all don't even fucking love y'all wives, bro. Because you too worried about you. Wives, half y'all don't really fucking love y'all husbands. You too worried about you. Both sides y'all self-centered. Come on, bro. You ain't worried about what you can get out of this shit. Not what you can do for the person you staring at. Your questions be, what can I do for him? What can I do for her? Not what he or she can do for me. Come on, bro. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And your people is your country. Your collective is your country. No, you ain't thinking like that, though. Because they got you thinking, I got to step on Peter to pay Paul. Huh? Kill 100, man. But they scare you because once you freaking go to your highest level, they toast. Them and all their buddies is toast. They done and they know it. For real. And this is why it's a problem for them. This is why when Enki fucking wanted to have a change of heart and admit like, yo, real shit, y'all better than us, bro. Because Enlil's the one that decided to fucking flood the fucking earth. Yeah. You didn't know that. You didn't know that. Because Enki was like, you might as well just fucking admit the shit, yo. The gig is up, bro. And we're going to get punished. I don't want to get hurt anymore than I got to. So I'm just going to tell him. Do you know Enlil got so mad at Enki that he blamed everything on him? No, Enki still takes a part in it because it's still his fault too. Because again, he took the oath before he came down here. So you're still a part of it, no way out of it. Because it don't mean he don't fucking get punished. He's still getting punished. But he felt so bad about the fact they were going to get punished that he came to us and was like, bro, y'all better than us, bro. Bro, y'all made us. And when y'all get to a higher state, we can't even fuck with y'all. And that's why we scared of y'all. But I'm going to be honest and tell y'all. Because maybe if I tell y'all, you might spare me. We ain't sparing shit, motherfucker. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Y'all didn't have no remorse for us. Y'all came over here and stepped on us, shitted on us. And y'all want us to fucking have some empathy? Fuck your empathy. Fuck your sympathy. You ain't got nothing for you. You got to die, and die now. You got to go. You caused too many problems, and we're not going to have any peace until y'all gone. You are not the type of man or woman that can live in a society with people and get along without ruling over them and stepping on their freaking head and stealing everything they got and lying and deceiving them and taking them bringing something totally different than what they used to, similar to theirs, to make them think they living right when they not. So you can sit there and drain their energy and suck off them, eat their babies, and drink their blood, the adrenochrome. Because you was a fucking pedophile, blood-sucking parasite. Come on, man. Be real about it. And some of you motherfuckers, oh, they cool. Them niggas ain't cool. They never been cool. They were sick as a distance from the very beginning. They were an enemy from the very beginning, just like the ether.
The Book of Enoch.
And many of y'all, no, they cool. You stupid, bro. The fact that you think they cool tells me that you ain't got common sense. Because I know common sense ain't so common. Huh? Common sense ain't so common. Come on now. Now they create this. Look, Anunnaki created these motherfuckers too. They create all types of shit. Here's your evidence, though.
Enoch explained a group of mysterious creatures that fallen angels created. Today, that's what we'll be covering in the Book of Enoch. You see, the Nephilim giants are not the only hybrid beings that were created. There were also mysterious crossbreeds between animals and humans. Let me explain. The Book of Enoch mentions how the 200 Watchers experimented on humans and animals to create monstrous hybrid beings. The book reads, the 200 angels choose animals on which to perform unnatural acts, including presumably humans.
Anunnaki did that as a collective.
200 donkeys, 200 rams, 200 goats, 200 beasts. From every animal, from every bird for miscegenation. The outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings. They defiled, they begot giants and monsters. Now, as we can see, the Book of Enoch referred to giants and monsters, meaning there were several different hybrids. The Book of Enoch explained a group of mysterious creatures that fallen angels created. Today, that's what we'll be covering in the Book of Enoch. You see, the Nephilim giants are not the only hybrid beings that were created. There were also mysterious crossbreeds between animals and humans. Let me explain. The Book of Enoch mentions how the 200 Watchers experimented on humans and animals to create monstrous hybrid beings. The book reads, the 200 angels choose animals on which to perform unnatural acts, including presumably humans. 200 donkeys, 200 rams, 200 goats, 200 beasts. From every animal, from every bird for miscegenation. The outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings.
Can't make this shit up.
They defiled, they begot giants and monsters. Now, as we can see, the Book of Enoch.
Come on, man. They made everything ugly, disgusting beneath the sun that had no business being here. They went to the max to make sure they could distort and fuck our whole reality up to try to make sure we were freaking hunted, eaten, beaten down, tore down, brought down, underappreciated, unacknowledged, even by our own women. Just being real. And then they turned around and took our women down on top of that too. Because you got to take the strong man down before you can get to the queen. You can't win the battle unless you get rid of the king. You can't get to the queen unless you get the king on first. That's why the king was important. We were the first line of defense in our mighty armies. King David the mighty army ain't nothing but what? It's what they call a metaphor. We're always mighty with mighty armies. We're badasses. Come on, bro. Couldn't nothing touch us. Let me bring you to the fish people that these motherfuckers made. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. Anunnaki made these motherfuckers too. They all did it. They took the oath together. They ain't got no way out. If they try to say they do, it's bullshit. They can't get out of it. They want out. Ain't no way out. No way out. No how. It's not happening. Now watch this. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go this way. Matter of fact, we're gonna pull this up. We're gonna pull this up, man. Oh, you got the message. We're gonna pull this up. Let me get this out the way really quick. This man, boy. And I'm gonna go deeper some other time. After I show you this, I'm gonna play some quick tube music if you want to hear it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Oh, motherfuckers. See, they do this shit. I knew he was gonna try that shit. Hold on here. When the motherfuckers get mad about the shit I'm talking, them motherfuckers sure know how to fucking try to and I swear a lot, and that's okay. It's not a sin to have words like that. People say it's just people say stuff like all the time, but it's actually not. Religion got y'all fucked up. I'm gonna just say that because y'all be thinking certain shit that ain't right. All right, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Matter of fact, no. I do want to show you this first. This is gonna. Matter of fact, hold on. I gotta show you I gotta show you Enoch because that came up, right? So let's do Enoch, and we'll get to we'll do Enoch and the Sea Devils, who they created. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. Let's get. Well, I got.
What the science is showing us is the universe
appears
to be alive. It appears to be conscious.
Near-death experiences are some of the strongest evidence we have that there is life after death.
Peer-reviewed research shows that human consciousness can affect physical matter.
As a group, when we do intention, we create.
I gotta. What? All right, now.
In the dawning days of civilization, on the fertile banks of the Euphrates and Tigris, the ancient city of Eridu stood as a testament.
Yeah. We gonna get to it. Man, blowing your minds is what I do. All right. My music, I bet you I'm gonna sell some music. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. So folks, I know folks been asking me about music. I just had to bring it up because everybody keeps saying I like new stuff like that. I haven't got around to it yet. But when I get enough cheapers on some type of CD, I'll sell it. I'll see my wife. My wife could probably handle that. She wants to be in charge of that. She can take some of that money. I don't even care. I just want to have something listed besides this garbage that's out here. I mean, when I rapped and I was in the streets, I wasn't part of the label, so there wasn't nothing on me that can get y'all with no spells or anything. And I walked away from a deal. I didn't want to do it. I chose not to do it. Unfortunately, many of these motherfuckers, they get caught up in that, and yeah, they end up doing it. All right, pause. Okay, y'all. Now we gonna get to, yeah. We gonna get to it right now. So now that I set it up, let me drop a bomb for this one first, though. Y'all mind if I drop a bomb for this one? If I just drop one bomb on it, just because, you know what I'm saying, about to show evidence. You know what I mean? I think I should drop a bomb. Y'all think I should drop a bomb? You can't make this shit up, bro. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. You mad? I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. All right, here we go. The Sea Devils, the Anunnaki made, called the, I can't even pronounce this fucking word, but y'all can see my error, right? I can't pronounce that. But they made these motherfuckers, APKALLU. Okay? If you don't know who Paul Wells is, he's a big history buff that digs really deep. I showed y'all him a long time ago on a whole bunch of things, a couple of things that was really deep about these Enoch motherfuckers. But here we go. Watch this. Oh, he did it.
To begin with, we must make every effort to make contact with them.
They showed that the motherfuckers on Star Trek, some on Star Wars, and y'all fucking they put it in y'all face.
In 1972, BBC writer Malcolm Hulke created the Sea Devils for John Pertwee's Doctor Who. It was one of the franchise's most memorable of monsters. Indeed, the Sea Devils were so resonant a creation that 50 years on in 2022, writers Ella Road and Chris Chibnall revived the Sea Devils for Jodie Whittaker's incarnation of the Doctor. Malcolm Hulke's original storyline was intended as a sequel to his previous Doctor Who series, Doctor Who and the Silurians. Both the Sea Devils and the Silurians were described as ancient terrestrial species who had ruled over planet Earth in a period long before humanity. The Silurians had retreated underground and hibernated to escape the...
They ruled on Earth long before humanity. Now, you ain't human, so that's not your humanity, right? You a non-ether being, right? So that means they came down, did all that fucking shit after. This is before they got to make what they call their humans and all the other stuff. Anunnaki made these fish motherfuckers after they fucking started to fall, right? Which means they came more than once. Somebody stop me, please. Right? They came more than once, but you won't, though, because you can't. So they came more than once. And when they came, the second time they made these called human, sub-man, a beast that act like a man but ain't. I'm not prejudiced, I ain't racist. This is the facts. You can look it up. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not saying they all bad, but I'm saying that they got to pay. That's why I tell you, don't do the stuff with it. Don't mix up or nothing like that. Don't be on. Don't do like, yeah, let them serve you, but don't mix with them. Okay? So hold on. We're going to let this play.
Cataclysms created by the Earth's gravitational capture of the moon, while the sea devils had secreted themselves beneath the waters of the Earth's oceans.
Boom. Are you ready for that? They created a cataclysm, a destruction on the earth as they hid below the waters to destroy the earth. Yes, come on, people. So that they could get the Anunnaki back here, because we had risen so high that they couldn't fuck with us. When they first came, we threw L's at them. We threw missiles at them. And we had technology better than theirs. They couldn't fuck with us. Right? So they had to have a cataclysm, a destruction on earth to get us lowered, to let the Anunnaki cousins come in here and wreck shop and pimp motherfuckers. Blackity black motherfuckers. And then when they got here, they said, we need to make a sub-man. We need to start making more than we need to make a whole bunch of shit, bro. Let's just fucking scramble, mix, turn the whole world upside down and fuck up everybody and fuck everybody we fucking can just to go ahead and get this to do what we want to do. So I may not like my swearing like it's vulgar, but you know what? Get the message.
The idea that there was a civilization here on planet Earth before Earth's capture of the moon is not new. The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle wrote about the Akkadian civilization resident here on Earth before the moon was captured by the Earth's gravity. And he referred to the culture as the Proselines, the people before the moon. But where did the reptilian amphibious image of the sea devils come from? This is an ancient Mesopotamian carving of Oannes. Information about who and what Oannes may have been comes from 3 ancient Mesopotamian texts. Around 300 of the Common Era, the Greek Babylonian priest Berossus was writing about humanity's great leap forward. Now, this is a question that has long fascinated archaeologists and anthropologists. What was it that enabled our ancestors to make this great leap from living as hunter-gatherers and foragers to being farmers, able to cultivate crops, do animal husbandry, create surpluses, and thereby a specialized society? Now we can build cities. Now we can become a civilization. What was it that enabled Homo sapiens, after being on the planet for nearly 200,000 years, suddenly to make that leap? I would suggest that our great leap forward is best explained by some kind of an intervention from another civilization. The first farm that we've been able to identify at Karakadag in southeast Turkey happened as a result of 11 naturally occurring plants being modified to become cultivatable crops. Now, that modification means the alteration of genes. It is a very specific and technical alteration that has to be made. I used to live on the farm that was the home of William Farrer, who grew up on a farm in Great Britain, and with all the benefits of 19th century science, still took 20 years to work out how to change cultivatable wheat into a slightly different cultivatable wheat that could grow in the harsh climate of Australia. Well, apparently, this family or tribe, according to...
All right. So they go ahead and they made these creatures. Hold on, right? I proved that point. Now let's go ahead and go back. Enoch, Adapa. The origin of Adapa will blow your mind. Who is Enoch? A fallen one. Huh? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to start. If you research things, you find out how bullshit this shit is. And you'll be like, bro, this is, man. Don't smack your mama. But fried chicken, they said, on movies made you want to smack your mama, right? Well, I'm telling you right now, real life, you ain't going to want to smack your mama. You're going to want to smack every single outside nation you ever see. And mean it. Okay, but don't do it. It ain't time yet. Soon.
In the dawning days of civilization, on the fertile banks of the Euphrates and Tigris, the ancient city of Eridu stood as a testament to humanity's growth and development. Adapa, the high priest of the temple of Enki, was an integral figure in this society. This man, born of the gods, bore wisdom far beyond mortal understanding, wisdom bestowed upon him by Enki himself. In these early days, gods and mortals lived in close quarters, with divine entities encompassing all aspects of
not divine, evil, wicked, Anunnaki, Nephilims, and everything they made beings, and it was pimping us.
Natural phenomenon. One such deity was the South Wind. In the Mesopotamian pantheon, the South Wind held a special place of significance.
7 fingers.
It was a divine force, capricious
6
yet
toes.
vital. It carried the fragrances of blooming flowers and brought the life-giving monsoon rains from the sea. Its gentle breezes provided respite during the relentless summer months. Yet it was also known to be formidable and unpredictable, a harbinger of storms, a force to be reckoned with. One fateful day, Adapa ventured out onto the mighty Persian Gulf, the waters reflecting the azure expanse of the sky above. His boat, crafted by his own hands, danced on the swells as he cast his net into the teeming waters, hoping to catch fish for his temple's rituals. However, the tranquility of the scene was shattered as the South Wind, usually a gentle companion to seafarers, abruptly transformed into a fierce entity. Without warning, the South Wind howled and hurled itself upon Adapa's boat. The vessel, caught off guard, was tossed violently by the sudden onslaught. Adapa found himself thrown into the tempestuous sea, his boat capsized, his life hanging by a thread. This unprovoked aggression from a divine entity enraged Adapa. His heart pounded in his chest as he resurfaced, his divine lineage flaring up within him. In an audacious act of defiance, Adapa drew on the wisdom gifted by Enki. His eyes locked with the invisible entity, Adapa challenged the South Wind. The high priest, soaked and battered, raised his arms to the sky. With a powerful incantation and a surge of divine energy, Adapa broke the wings of the South Wind, halting its rampage.
The South Wind was actually a demon. They just called it South Wind. So, remember I told you they all start fighting each other. They always would turn on each other. Just like their children, when they had their own kingdoms that wasn't near us, all turned on each other. They all would beef with each other. Okay? But they not your friend. Just because they beating him up and they fighting this guy and they all fighting each other, because they all still fight each other to today, and they still loosely work with each other to try to keep you down, don't mean they your friend. It just means that they grimy as grimy because they can't even get along with their own fucking cousins. They can't get along with their relatives. How the fuck they gonna get along with you? They want to rule over their relatives in such a way that they go through battles and destroy planets. Come on now. Come on, man. And then when they fall from a life source for sitting up there having a dark hole in their heart, they sit there and try to make you be the ultimate sacrifice and leech off of you. This is just real talk, man. This is not, you can't make this up. So look at Enoch, the fallen one, who was a half one of Enki's children, a half Anunnaki demon, because that's what they are. We kicked them out, so they were enemy from the beginning because we kicked them the fuck out, right? Huh? They could never have a state of heaven anymore. Hell states would have to be a hellish state, a painful state, to the point that you would have to go leech off of somebody else because you couldn't have a fucking paradise. You had to leech off of their paradise and to turn a paradise to a hell, but it's the paradise to you because you like that shit. But to them, you got to make them suffer as ultimate sacrifice and leech off their babies, eat their babies, drink their adrenochrome, rape all their fucking children, steal the women, steal their men, sell their body parts on black markets. Should I keep fucking going? Come on, man.
The storm ceased abruptly, the once turbulent sea now eerily calm. The natural order had been disrupted. A mortal had defied a divine force, and the reverse.
A natural has been disrupted. How is it natural order if the motherfucker was a part Anunnaki demon? It's not natural order. It's just that the motherfucker outsmarted them and did something to him because they came against him. But they told you that God told him. Lie. To go down there and talk to them. Lie, he been dealing with them. That's one of their children. And they said that God said that he went down there and then he sat there and gave them a message from God and told them that they were totally doomed. There's nothing they can do. And they did nothing to him. Make it make sense, y'all. It don't even, if you say this shit frontwards then backwards and frontwards, it don't make sense.
Reverberations of this act would echo across the heavenly realm. Unbeknownst to Adapa, this encounter set into motion a
heavenly realm. They're not heavenly realm. In other words, it got amongst the spaceship. They heard about it in their spaceships. Their flying saucers, their Via Matas. Huh? That destroyed many of our cities, by the way, as they beefed in our skies for dominion. And because the nuclear missiles they were using in our skies after we had already fallen, was serving them, didn't know any better because we were being pimped, destroyed a lot, wiped a lot of people off the face of the earth. And they called that a natural disaster. That's not natural. How the fuck is that natural? But you go ahead and let the pastor tell you that bullshit, right? And you're going to think, oh, this shit was the flood was a natural disaster. Bullshit. Oh, God did it. No, God didn't do that because we didn't do that. Our enemy did that shit, trying to get rid of us. Come on, bro. Well, someone tried to save their children. Their children ain't us, bro. They're half there, which means they got to go. They weren't trying to save you. They've been happy if you were gone and the children were still here. But you still here, and some of their children is here, and a lot of their creations is here, and they mad because you still here. They happy everybody else is still here. They don't want you here. Hostile takeover. Many of our folks, though, you love them, though. They like rock stars.
Series of events that would lead him to the very threshold of immortality. His life was about to take a dramatic turn as the sky god Anu, hearing of this unprecedented incident.
Anu, the one who has a half-breed wife who stole, because they kidnapped our woman. They didn't give him my choice. He raped our woman. That wife he took, he raped her. That's why it says took. He raped her. Because my wife, I didn't take my wife. I don't rape my wife. I didn't take her. I asked her. I asked. See, I verbally spoke and asked and got to respond. I didn't snatch her by the head, hit her over the head with the belly cup and drag her and say, you mine? That's what he did, though. But y'all love that motherfucker. And y'all wonder why I'm speaking so aggressive. Because the shit y'all love is so fucking wrong, it don't make sense.
Decided to summon Adapa to his celestial court. The news of a mortal taming a divine force like the south wind traveled faster than light across the heavenly realms. The whisperings reached the high celestial court, a realm far removed from the mortal world, where Anu, the sky god, sat on his resplendent throne. Shocked and intrigued, Anu, the divine arbiter of order, decided to confront this audacious mortal, and so a divine edict was sent forth, summoning Adapa to the celestial court. As Adapa received the divine summons, a sense of awe and trepidation enveloped him. The celestial court was not a place for mortals. It was the dwelling place of gods, a realm that shimmered with divine light and resonated with celestial hymns. The grandeur of this realm was beyond human.
Let me pause it so Red Planet, I just got it. You partially right, and that's okay. We do a little more research, and this is what you'll find out. I'm gonna say what you'll find out, but I'm not gonna tell everything, because when you actually research what I'm telling you, you're gonna find out it's much worse than I'm actually telling you. All right. I know you teach, so I'm not trying to come at you any type of way. You're very good at what you do. All right. So yeah, they did come for our gold, and they enslaved people and made us dig for the gold and water. Wasn't just any type of gold. The same water, the gold that we took bath in, that would go through our pores so that we could live for 5,000 years or forever we wanted to. That Pastor John was talking about. That's the gold they stole. They called the elixir. Now, what they did besides drink the elixir, they can live longer. Also, they took that particular gold. They didn't. Nibiru is actually not a planet. It's actually a spaceship. It's called the Destroyer. They put it on. They put it on Star Wars on purpose, multiple times, to throw it in your face to see who would catch it, but most folks did not catch it. Planet Y comes after, right? The fire. The fire is supposed to be Nibiru, but the spaceship is giving our fire from the back end, because that's where the fire is coming from as it goes forward. The front of it is cold, you see, because it's going forward, and the space is cold. The space is water. It's deep water. It's cold. So the front would get like almost like ice. If you look up the bird of prey, that's also more of a better freaking which is on Star Trek. That's also more a better description of Nibiru to a certain extent. It's called the Eagle. It's an eagle freaking ship, and it looks like an eagle, a golden eagle. They actually took the gold because they couldn't save Planet Y. So they took it and they put it around Nibiru, which is the bird of prey. They destroyed the Eagle ship, and it's all gold plated. See, so they could survive on that ship, which is bigger than a lot of planets. Just being dead honest, okay? That's why they call it a planet-like spaceship. This is something they don't want you to know. Obviously, they don't want me to know, but I know, and they don't want anybody to know, but I know, and now you know. All y'all know now. When you did research, you're going to find out how deeper this is that I'm not telling you, because you're going to be like, yo, this is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. I want to go smack all those motherfuckers. Just being real. So, yeah, they did end up using it for Nibiru, but that was not their plan at first, because we fucked up Planet Y is what they were trying to save, their planet, which was like an Earth-like planet. It was a heavenly place at one point, but when they fell from grace, right? And in other words, they fell from our grace, and we got tired of shit, so we did what we had to do. Therefore, in turn, that's from the ether, and what you call the black sun, which is just the ether, right? Or the black hole, the ether. Y'all can say it any way I want to say it, don't matter. It's still the ether, right? It's 9 ether, it's carbon. You can say what you want, but y'all got to go back there anyway, right? And carbon is blackly black because they use carbon. I know I'm not gonna say what but they use carbon to put inside those canister thingies and other stuff like that. They use carbon to preserve a lot of your medications. They use carbon to preserve a lot of your meats, a lot of other stuff. So you don't even know what the fuck they putting in stuff to make your stuff last longer. And the carbon is actually part of you. It's part of the ether. They're pulling that shit out of the fucking the carbon out of and they call it the God gene. They're pulling that shit out of come on now, see, trying to stop me. They're pulling that shit out of CERN. All three, they got a fourth CERN coming, but all 3 CERNs for the longest time on big numbers. And they try to control it. That's what Elon Musk got that liquid chip from that goes in your brain and controls you and takes control of you. But Venom, the movie, showed you that if you even touch that shit, because they're trying to do it unnaturally, all it's going to do is cause trouble and chaos. And they know it. That's why they're going to try to under their bunkers. But it don't freaking matter. Because if they remembrance, our powers come online, which means that anything that's not all the way us is done. Simple. No way around it.
Comprehension. Tales of the celestial court, passed down from generation to generation. Painted pictures of resplendent halls of silver and gold. The air filled with the scent of ambrosia and the melodious harmony of divine song. The journey from the mortal realm to the heavenly abode was no ordinary voyage. It was a path seldom tread, a journey from the familiar to the extraordinary, from the mortal plane to the seat of the gods. But Adapa, with wisdom granted by Enki and the audacity that had led him to challenge the south wind, embarked on this journey, crossing the boundary that separated gods and men. The celestial court was in a state of anticipation, awaiting the arrival of this remarkable mortal. An assembly of gods filled the divine hall. Their ethereal forms radiated with an inner light, their eyes reflecting the mysteries of the cosmos. Amidst them, Anu, mighty and majestic, sat on his throne, a canopy of stars above him, his countenance a blend of curiosity and stern judgment. With every step Adapa took towards the celestial court, the gravity of his journey weighed heavily upon him. The high priest of...
Now listen, they told you that God loved him so much that he never died. They took him up. They didn't take him up. He decided to have a dispute with him. He decided to bring it to their daddy. And he decided that his daddy was going to win his favor, but he did not. Because Enoch never came back. They told you that the Most High loved him so much, he never suffered death. How the fuck you know? What makes you think he gonna go to the fucking straight to their freaking court, their system, straight to their spaceship, the mothership, the fathership, and sit down, have a dispute, and you think after what he did that they were gonna be like, it's all good? Come on, bro. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. So Enoch went against his own people, but he was what? A half Anunnaki. So what's that mean about Enoch? Enoch has to pay. You see that? Huh? Any DNA of theirs, of his, of them, disqualifies you from being in our heavens. I ain't talking about the bullshit they tell you what heaven is. I'm talking about the shit that we're going to think up and make just off of thought, of process, that we get to be in many mansions, many districts, many planets. I can keep going. Earth ain't what the fuck you think it is. That's another clue, but I ain't going to talk about that right now. Right? And you do look at Enoch, hold on. They got all these pictures of Enoch, right? And they got the freaking snake beard of Enoch. There you go. Because that's how he really looked. This is how Enoch looked. Come on, man. Show the picture. Oh, they don't want you to see it. Because it shows that I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna stop when I get there too. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna try to stay on purpose. They don't want you to see how Enoch really looked. But then you're gonna be like, hold the fuck up. I don't have all day. I'm not gonna keep looking for this shit. It showed y'all a couple times. How ironic when I try to show y'all, don't want to show up. He had the snake beard. The snake beard, almost like a what was that movie, y'all? When that freaking the freaking dude was a half human and he had the octopus head and he had the things coming from him like a big octopus from his face, right? And he had arms and everything. That's Enoch. That's Enoch. And that's why they showed you it in a movie. That's why they showed you it, because they don't want you to, come on, bro. Let me come tell you this shit because you watch so many movies and they tell you that you watch movies and you believe stuff in movies that you crazy. That means you're going to call me crazy, right? You got to understand these motherfuckers know what they're doing. They know how to maneuver things around and so forth. All right, so, yeah, man. It is what it is, y'all. And many of y'all can get mad. Y'all can be like, bro, that's not right, this and that. It is right. It's been right. The truth is the truth. And whether you like it or not, when y'all call on 50 different names and all these religions, you serving all of them, including Enoch. Just being real with you, man. Somebody got to tell you the truth. Somebody got to tell you something. Huh? King David, I mean, the real name of the of none of our warriors who did shit, who did anything worth talking about. They just gave that name for you to go ahead and worship one is. Look up. Okay, Moses. If you look up Moses, he got double horns. And I got evidence on that too. Well, when Moses was such a great prophet, why the fuck he had double horns? That sounds like a beast man to me. Right? Man, we're going to end this with some true music. As a matter of fact, we're going to play. Let's get to this here. We're going to play this song I call it 9 Ether. And we're going to end it with that. That's what we're going to do. And I really do hope that many of y'all get down and do a lot of research so you will not be deceived. I told y'all, if y'all don't go deep, you will be deceived. I was not playing when I said it. I meant it. It is what it is. Y'all can get mad. Y'all can accept it. But get happy in the same shoes you got mad in, just like I did. That's right.
This is so sensual, adventurous, incredible. I could not miss. That is so deep in the sky. Passion to the music. Look into my eyes. Incredible. Visually. Stylish. And this has a touch that be one. The slow movements of the ether waves and beyond. It all comes crashing in a moment of time. A blip, a twinkle, and I would all come together for the night for me. But everybody that they want sounds so good for me. Would it all come together for the night for me? It would be so gracious, a split royalty. Could it all come together? We weather the storm, kings of royalty. We gods there from beyond. Who don't slay the dragon? That old beast to roll. And if he keep coming, we know he gotta go. All hail to our kingdom. We are gods and we know. 9 Ether being. It's all going our way, though. How could you ever sleep knowing that we're children? Look at me, look at us. Don't tuck that tail and run. Fly colors. Fly colors.
All y'all that think we got to do something for these Anunnaki and all these outside nations, this is a song to you. Don't mean you be cordial. Don't mean if they help. Well, don't mean if some of the outside nations help you. Don't mean you can help them. But end of the day, these are words that's coming out. This song is all facts, whether you like it or not. And I'm not racist. I don't hate anybody. I just know what it is, and I don't sit there and sugarcoat what it is. I tell it like it is, no matter who likes it or don't like it. I have no choice. I gotta do my job and I must do it right.
The flying colors, yeah. Nothing that you cannot do. I'm flying over you, flying colors over you, flying colors over you, flying colors. Ooh, flying colors, yeah. Nothing that I do for you, nothing I got to do to you. Flying colors do for me, I got nothing to do for you. Flying colors, flying colors, flying colors, yeah. I got nothing to do with you. Flying colors over you. I got nothing to do with you. Looks like you are done your through. Flying colors. Flying colors. Yeah. I don't know what you came to do. I got flying colors too. Flying colors over you. Flying colors over you. Flying colors. Flying colors. Yeah. See me and you see me more. Flying colors out the door. Flying colors when I come in. Flying colors from the beginning. Flying colors.
All right. So with that said, with the music, come on, Red Planet. No, I can't help myself. All right, no. Flying colors over all these motherfuckers. They don't compete to us. They ain't shit to us. Whether they want to realize that shit or not. But anyways, peace and love. Peace and love, man. Make them like spittle. Ain't that what our creams made the Queers of Law and we wrote it in that book? And they changed and remixed the shit on us to change the game, reframe the game, and change your mind to make you blind, huh? But now they can't say shit because now you can see and you woke, and that's a problem for them. But it's not a problem for me, and it's not a problem for you. Peace and love to everybody. I love all of you. I really do. I really hope everybody does research and really deep research, all right, and find out what's really going on. As I said before, the last battle between good and evil is not just against those things, but sometimes you're going to find out. People, listen, this is a time where people are going to get to choose a side, and it's going to be a definite choice. A lot of people are going to take their daddy's side. And they're going to find out that daddy's a failure. Peace and love.